The worst thing you can do in life is to compare your life with another person's life on social media or just in physical life. I just watched a video of a woman who shot her husband. They were supposed to be influencers. And even though they were supposed to be influencers, they had like money, cars, houses. The man was supposedly doing ministry as well. Don't believe everything you see online. People share their highlights. People pretend. She had a salon business. He had other businesses, but apparently none of the businesses were working. Right? Only her salon business that was sort of working. But even though it wasn't working, they kept amassing more and more debt to fund their lavish lifestyle, and they kept posting online. You've got to be careful, guys. Scriptures tell us that those who compare themselves with themselves are unwise. So people share the highlights on social media. People share what they want you to see. And if you keep comparing yourself with other people, you just lose your joy for nothing. Eventually, this caused a lot of friction between that couple. And they were fighting. There was a lot of violence in their marriage. The man began to cheat on her. Remember, I mentioned that he said he had a ministry business, because for many people now, ministry is business. And he eventually started cheating on his wife. In fact, this wife, he married her based on cheating on his first wife, right? And so eventually, that's the thing, young ladies. If a man is cheating with you on his wife, if he marries you, he's going to cheat on you with another woman. Simple logic. So don't believe when men tell you, oh, you're the only this, you're only that, and they have a wife and home. You don't think that your happiness is going to come from removing somebody else's happiness. That's by the way. Anyway, eventually they start having a lot of friction in their marriage, and one day in the middle of their friction, the man left the house to start packing his things out. This woman came online, and then she came and started saying everything that was going on, all the lies, all the pretense that they have been doing on social media, on Instagram. Eventually, they got into a big fight, and she shot him and then shot herself and killed herself, right? So you cannot afford to base your life, your happiness, your joy on what you see on social media. This social media can be fake. I'm not saying they're not real people. They are real people, but a lot of people are fake, especially people who, just portray so much wealth and things like that. People who don't even know the Lord, because there is a standard in scripture, right? And some people might portray to know the Lord. Remember, I mentioned that the man said he was a minister, he had some ministry, and he was using the name of the Lord. Be careful. Don't compare your life with any other person's life. You are different, right? God has your time in his hands. God has your life in his hands, and he's working with you what you need at each time, at each season of your life.